Right, this brush needs cleaning. It's got clumpy paint. Depends on personal preference. It's definitely loud enough. Gotcha. All right. I like it on in the background, just so that it's, you can hear me over it. But if I was not saying anything for a little while, the music is there just to keep it going. You know what I mean? Bloody thing, get off me brush. Right, where was I? I was in here. Do, 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 do. Next number one as well. I don't know if any of you have noticed. I doubt you probably would have done, but I repaired this bit up here a bit because I've still got this bit yet to do. I did that off camera because I had to go over it a few times, and I used my little wash that I use to cover up some of the white dots where the paint didn't go in the canvas properly. So I kind of did. Actually, I did that before I went live. I wasn't expecting anybody to turn up as fast as they did, and then Blue shot out of the darkness and went, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, oh, okay. Which is really nice. But I actually put when you all turned up, Pitbull was in and then Furious, and yeah, just I feel I love you all. I do. There's no two ways about it. Be right back. Gotta make a call. No problem. I suppose I should have a coffee in a minute. That's there. And then where was the next one? It's this one here. It seems unusual for me for this to be a number one, but I'm not going to argue because it seems to me like it's different on each one. But again, I'm no artist. I'm just going to follow the numbers and go from there. We will concede to a higher brain power. Oh, this is all number one as well. Okay. Fair dues. Yeah, I need a good offline game, something I can play for myself when I'm not streaming. I've got a couple of MMOs. I'm trying to get into Jimmy, my friend. He bought me Guild Wars 2 and all the DLCs, which I'm so grateful for. So I've been playing that a bit. I think I'm a level 25 now, and I'm actually enjoying it. I was enjoying World of Warcraft as well, but I cannot get around the whole pay monthly subscription for it, because then I feel forced to play it. At least with Guild Wars, I can play it at my leisure. If I decided I wanted to binge it for a month, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, I can. And then if I decided, you know what, I'm not in the mood for that right now, and I don't want to play it for the next 3 to 6 months, then I can do that too. And the freedom of doing that is lovely. And maybe I'm the weird one for that. I don't know. Maybe we live in a culture now where, subscription-based games are the thing that people like. I don't. Genuinely. I think the way that Fortnite have done it was the cleverest, because they give you the ability of buying the battle pass, right? And then that battle pass keeps you going because you want to just join in and get to that particular level, right? But they also do it for free as well. which is brilliant. So you can pay, get better rewards, I guess. But you're not like stuck to it if you don't want to. And they make the battle passes so that you can pretty much do it each month, which is nice. Because sometimes we don't have the time to do it. And I play Fortnite pretty much every single morning with my missus. We play Save the World for a little bit first of all. That's just to get our free V-Bucks, because we basically completed that game. There's no real more content for us to do other than just go on there and get our V-Bucks and do a couple of missions to earn some more, which is a good way also of getting people to log into your game daily. It's just a shame that Epic or Fortnite or whatever it is don't do more with Save the World, because if they did, I'd be playing that a lot more. Now I've got to be careful here, because otherwise I'm going to end up to number 1, isn't it? And that goes all the way down to there. All right, well, we're kind of on it now, so we've got to continue on, I guess. So this is all number 1, and I apologise if my head is in the way. I did try to keep my noggin out of it, but I realised that there are going to be times when that's kind of out of my control. See you in a bit, darling. Love you. Yeah, this game. ABC. Come on, this paint driving me nuts. And I've cleaned the brush and now it's all clumpy again. So it's definitely just because of old paint. Once it's on though, I guess. So we should be good from that point. This all looks like it's number 1 as well. I wasn't actually going to touch the bird. The bird in the painting, for some of you out there, you know who you are. Because I kind of wanted to do that on the next one, but it looks like I have no choice, because I'm kind of doing this colour now, and it just makes sense to follow it on rather than to just stop it, because, as we all know, my memory is not the best, even though it'll be a white piece on there. See, I'll reach a point where it'll be like, okay, that's it, sod it, we're finishing it now. You know, and then no matter how long it takes, then I shall just go until it's finished. And we're not far from that. So I have to be careful, because with my moods and everything else, that could be any point. I doubt it's going to be this now, because I'm starting to feel my back a little bit. So I'm guessing we're around the 45-minute to an hour mark. There you go. An hour. Yeah. It's like having... Injuring your back is like having your own alarm clock. It's not that you wanted it, but, you know, it's like an added feature. It's like, okay, you've been doing that far too long now. Part of his beak, I would imagine. And then that goes all the way down there, so we'll have a bit more water and declump the brush. Get back into that. Do 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 do. There. I want all the way down. Here we go. A little bit more water, tap on the sides, because there's enough paint on that to go. Has that just made it too thin? Possibly. It's like the paint is just blobbing at this point, which is another reason why I'm trying to get this one done sharpishly. And genuinely hoping I don't have these problems on the next one. But if I do, I will be sending it back because whereas I understand that the problem with this one is probably most likely my fault, the next one won't be. So I won't be so charitable. And I don't think this was one of the greens that we redid. I know I definitely added water to this and tried to make it thinner, but I don't believe that this is the one we made. Because if we did, it would have been better than this. And now I've actually got to go over with a wash over that because there's loads of. You'll see what I mean by the wash now. If I don't know if the camera can pick this up, but what I've done is there's just a large amount of water on there now, right? All over that bit that I've just done. Because there's nothing but divots of canvas where no paint has gone into it. Alright, and as you see, I'm not putting any more water on there. Actually, in fact, let me show you. So if I do that, you'll see that the wash is just really light green. Right, barely visible. Right, but that is enough to cover the pits in the paint. To make it look better. And you don't want to overdo it with the water, and you don't want to underdo it with it. It's kind of a Goldilocks thing where you got to get it just right. Right, okay. Where else was the number ones? Let me have a look. I know there was a few of them. I might actually take a nice big drop of water, put it in a little pool in there, and then drag loads of paint to it, rather than. Yeah, I think that's going to work out better. Right. Okay. Where's the next number one? There's one here. Get there. There. Pop there. Then it's just drying straight away. I don't get it. I mean, it's not a particularly warm day here. I do have the window open, which is blowing a breeze in here, but surely not anything that's going to dry the paint that quickly. I wouldn't have thought. It's not like blowing the curtains off the rails or anything. It might be a bit too much water for that one, but that's not a problem. I'll just go over it with a bit of a thicker paint in a sec. That'll go and save me from having to wash it afterwards, I guess. Right, so we'll grab some decent paint now. Put it in there. Perfect. Straight up there, and then that I believe was a number 4 to split them up. I'm fairly sure that's what colour's a number 4? Could it be a number 4? Or could it? 11. What's 11? Yeah, it probably is a number 4 actually, just to split it, which would make sense. Okay, so we'll do this top part here. I didn't realise that the rest of this was so much number 1. But it clearly is. And it doesn't bother me doing this colour because this is like the definition colour. As I've kind of said to you all before, you know, like the smaller bits and the definition, like bold colours, they really make the picture pop. And they're kind of like my favourite things to do. Usually they take a long time to do because they're quite striking. Yeah, I think this brush is knackered on the one painting, which really irritates me with the brushes. I wish I could find a decent brush set that where it doesn't like curl at the end and just make it look better. There's a couple of number ones in there. Nice little bit there. So nice when it goes in there just properly, you know, and goes on properly. I don't know, maybe it's just me. It's quite a satisfying feeling. This bit over here. Any more number ones? I mean, there's going to be more over here anyway. Is there a 15 threes? Right, let's start buttoning this up. Start buttoning this up, rather. And we'll go for, there seem to be a few number 4, so we'll go for that next, I think. Oh, it's number 5 there, actually. Let me grab that one before I end up losing it, not seeing it. I normally have to go over this with a bit of a magnifying glass afterwards so I can see the bits I've missed. There, we got that one. All right, cool. Oh, we'll worry about that later. So we should continue on with the number 4. Ah. Christ, my nails are terrible. I think I need more calcium in my diet. Right. Where are you? Just here. Okay. 4. I stabbed the paint with the brush when I didn't mean to. No, there's far too much on here. But fortunately, or unfortunately, as the case may be, it's drying bloody quick. Perfect. I'm continually amazed by how much I impress myself. I get the same feelings myself, buddy. It's like, wow, you managed to walk and breathe at the same time. Good on you. Why? What have you done now? 4. And then we should come down here. There. There. Any more number 4s in this general area? It doesn't look like it. Oh, there's one there. And I'm pretty sure my head's in the shot. Oh, it's only a little bit. It's nothing much. That HDMI KVM switch I bought with the company's money has turned out to be even better than I expected. Okay, I'm actually considering investing in one of them myself because I have multiple PCs around here and it's getting a bit of a pain. Like I've got a keyboard over here for one and a mouse, keyboard and a mouse for another, and a keyboard and a mouse for another. It's ridiculous. 10. This will do. This will button up the flowers quite nicely, and it's finally broken off. I've kept it on there for how long now? Since I've been painting this, and it's just finally broken on me. That's all right. And this is a good paint to paint with. This must be one this was one of the brand new paints that I got, and I mixed this one off camera, actually, I believe. So what did you do with it then? What have you done to make it better or use it better? Was that really all there was just then for number 10? Really? Clearly it was. All right. Okay. What's 20? 20 is 20 is miss. Oh, it's that light coloured. Of course, it would be a light coloured one. Right, we'll go in for this. Right, number 20. Come on. There we go. Can you... Got little paintballs. One. Little intricate
hi, Mark.
bit. Oh, hello. Who's that? Bradley! How you doing, buddy? Nice to have you back in here, mate. There. Perfect. I'm okay. What's been happening? Not much, to be honest. Not much. I'm having internet issues because they're fitting super fast broadband around by me, like 1 gigabyte up, 1 gigabyte down, which I am all over, pre-ordered and everything. But in the meantime, they have to keep messing with the cupboard that does my ordinary broadband, and whenever they do that, I lose a lot of internet speed. So I wasn't able to stream earlier on, which has been a bit of a pain. So I'm kind of contending with that, which is, it's not a huge problem. If there's a couple of days where I can't stream, you guys will be there when I come back on. I know it for definite, and you all know me well enough to know now that I enjoy streaming so much that if I'm not streaming, exactly, if I'm not streaming, there's a valid reason for it, not just because I can't be bothered or whatever the reason is. Save the game. Exactly. It's kind of funny because I've got that supplies one, and Studley didn't know it was me that the sound bite come from. So we was playing not Monday just gone, but the Monday before, we was playing Wreckfest, and I went into Don's private Discord thing where we all sit and chat on stream through. And I went in there and I went, supplies! And he went, wow, he said, you sound just like that guy who did it. And I went, well, I would hope so, because it was me. And everybody's ridiculed him for it ever since. Like, how did you not know it was him? Studley's a really nice guy. He's a funny guy as well. Good sense of humour. Actually, I don't even know if he streams. I am that guy that did it. Yeah, exactly. Fight the guy. Right, where are we? Let's see here. Yeah. I'm kind of glad that this number 21 has thickened up a bit, because with it being such a light color, right, I find that I have to go over it so many bloody times before it covers the number properly. Like, you can see it through it. It's not so bad at a distance, but when you go up close to it, you can see it. But it's like I tell everybody, these are distance paintings. You know, if you go up close to them, you'll see the cracks, if you like, you know. But when you look at it from a distance, they just look stunning. Let's get this one here. But yeah, I'm realizing fast as well that we need some new sound effects and stuff. Which is another reason why I'd like to play some different games, because it's hard to get sound effects and whatever else when you're playing the same game all the time, you know. And please don't anybody think that I'm not going to be playing, like, you know, Long Drive, My Garage, My Summer Car, and whatever else. I'm not giving up on them. I still want to play them, and I will get to the point that I either reach the end of the game content or I reach the end of the game, you know. So don't think I've given up. More think of it as taking a little bit of a break for a little while and just experimenting with new stuff. Where was that number 20?